Let's do it. Excuse me. Sure, you can deliver too. Sorry, these were still yellow, so I thought that I had those highlighted. Okay, all of this was more or less for nothing. Tretin barely consumes anything. I was very much correct with the truck issue, though, with the tree issue. Okay, so that's fine. Tretin barely consumes anything. I maybe should have checked that first. Why do people complain about my debt strategy? Oh wow, you regenerate super slowly. But yes, Hal, the answer is we need sexy brunost, the finest of Norwegian cheeses. That's the only way we're going to be satisfied. We can't generate more plastic. That's the problem. I would love to be able to generate more plastic, but I can't. It needs oil, and we don't have any oil. If we had more oil, like, I almost wish we'd come across like an oil thing that, you know, had a limited supply of oil or something. Almost as wacky as Florinomics. Nothing's that wacky. That's why you said almost. Small Truckun is doing the trees slightly slower than the trees regenerate. About 50% slower than the trees regenerate. So whilst it does seem inefficient to be doing that this way we're not actually like losing out in any when the trees max. I could instead do some micro and like let Small Truckun be doing the trees, and while Small Truckun's doing the trees, just check every now and again. But that's a level of micro that I really would prefer not to do. That being said, Small Truckun is not entirely useless. Like, he's mostly useless, but why not get him to at least do something? It's not going to be a whole heck of a lot, but over time it will add up. And, you know, we're almost a quarter of the way done through the trees. It's fine. It will breeze through wire. Like, wire will not be a problem. Same with milk, for that matter. Like, milk is super close, it regenerates super fast. It's not going to be an issue. I should have noticed that the population was like 880 and then not been worried. I think I said out loud something about the consumption rate here probably being tiny, but it didn't stick in my head. Did you know that the village had its own sports team, Tretin IL, until 1990, when a merger created Oya Tretin IF? Yes, somehow it takes a while for trees to go. Well, Let's upvote this fact. I can't wait until we do 100 businesses. I really can't. I think 1,000 businesses. I mean, I think the whole concept of adding these facts is just going to really bring people out of the woodworks with their crazy factoids that they find. Should be wonderful. Well, of course they need thousands of tons of milk and wire and trees. How else are they going to produce the dairy? Yeah, those trees are going to be the main problem. So yeah, so it's interesting, right? Because milk is a more processed, like it requires more to make. Milk pays a lot more. So sorghum, which is just pretty much just fertilizer into sorghum, pays 810 for a load of 40 tons, whereas milk pays 500 and something for 8 tons. So we will start making a lot of bank when we start delivering the milk. And I imagine the wire sells for a decent amount as well, because we've got to get, remember, we've got to get iron ore to turn into steel, then steel to turn into wire. So and yeah, also look at the truck prices here I think what happened was they all have an extra 0. I think that might be the problem. I think maybe that's the problem. I think maybe there was a glitch happened when he inputted these figures or something, because I don't know, they're just massively inflated. Like, this is a 27,000 thing in Germany, but it's 270,000 in let's just ask, right? Is it intended for Katvala trucks in Norway to be 10 times the price of the trucks in Germany, considering they are part of the same No, I'm not even going to bother. I got like halfway through writing it and I was just like, let's not question the mind of a crazy person. Speaking of, looks like we are done with sorghum. Tretton. Sorghum is done. Let's switch to doing wire. Well, that small truck couldn't be the star of the show with 3,334. That small truck couldn't be the star of the show with the milk. Now, if we have to leave this truck here to continue doing this, what we will do is we'll move on to just doing businesses and stuff like that, and filling out the rest of Germany. We won't just sit here watching a screen do nothing. Once again, assuming that people are watching and not just listening. We're almost in the green. Don't know why you'd assume that. Helps the people have told me, right? Yeah, Trenton is basically not consuming at all. Like, they've consumed a little bit of sorghum. It's minus 0.36. So I might have to potentially do another small load of sorghum when I've finished. Man, trees is just going to take forever. Didn't I say we were almost at a quarter before? And... no one saw anything. Okay, looks like small truck can do a fertilizer delivery at exactly more or less when it's needed. Nice. Okay. Sometimes it's really hard to click on Trenton. Let us get milk. And then we'll just leave small truck cone and big truck cone to do their work. Oh, almost at being in the green. So our goal is 27,000, and then we can test to see whether or not we need floaties across the channel anymore. Let's zoom away from that. Just curious what goods were required in the Port of Amsterdam. Nice. Okay, we spent money. There we go. Go, little one-tonner. Little one-ton truck. Can you... Ah, gosh darn it. So, floaties are only needed until you upgrade the road. I sort of remembered that, but I remembered it way after I upgraded the road. So we didn't need to buy floaties on our second truck, which would have saved us $1 million, which is effectively like 2 and a bit more trucks that we could have had. So we could have had 4 trucks running at this point in time. Which, to be fair, given the sticky situation at trees, wouldn't have been a particular big deal. But it would have made the iron ore steel situation much better. Okay, milk's almost done, trees are almost at half. If we had been delivering trees the entire time, we would be much better situated, but I didn't notice that the tree truck wasn't moving, which was not my brightest moment. Alright. Yeah, that's true too, Dennis. Okay. Alright, so let us work on some stuff. I think it's probably worth, like, rather than focusing on making a bunch of money right now, what? Let's focus on, nope, wrong truck. Come on, Bane. You're better than this. There we go. I want to go and use the steel that we have to upgrade all the businesses that need it. Then I can focus on the other stuff. So that's going to be my main goal right now. Okay. So if I take steel, for instance, we could upgrade that. That's not useful. We also have a ton of roadworks that could use steel, but none of them seem to be particularly in our way. Or maybe this one over here, but for the most part, it's not a huge deal. Now, because steel is precious, I'm going to turn off fully emptying. It's nice to finally be upgrading some industries that have really been needing it. We've also got at least 1 or 2 industries that need wire to be upgraded, so it's going to be something else that we focus on soon. No. 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 Okay, steel, we probably don't actually need that forest done, but we do probably need barley crops done. And flower market, yeah, that as well. Okay. Alright, so we have just enough here to do the barley market and also put the rest into... Wait, what did you just give and to where? That's not where I asked you to go. Fantastic. That was sarcasm, if you weren't aware. Alright. I just don't want to have to reload the steel mine again. So I'm just going to slowly do this and drop a tiny bit off there. And then go back. Because I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 places that need wire. So... we're almost up to 100k. I mean, wire gives me, like, wire and nails, and both of those are new goods that I'm sure towns and stuff will require. Okay. Lots of upgrades. What do you need? All right. Okay, let's turn you back on. We're only able to get a single load of wire out of that. Where needs wire? 2 places. They need 20 and 30. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, what are they? The sheep farm and the chicken farm. The chicken farm is pretty good. The sheep farm takes a little bit. So let us do the chicken farm. I say that, but we both know what I'm about to do. Let us go back to Hoffers. Do a couple of loads of iron ore. Rinse and bloom and repeat. The knowledge that we could have had 2 more trucks right now is a little hurting. A little painful. What I am liking is that Small Truck Gun is doing well. He actually has a purpose for once, and it's working out pretty okay. Alright, steel down to here, just the 1 load, please. Okay. Wire to here, 30 tons of it. Sure. Let's go and have a look at wire. Okay, there's a couple of towns. So let's turn off empty entire vehicle. And start fulfilling some towns. No longer hearing the sweet sounds of Serenity up here. What's going on? Are you out of fertilizer? No? Are we done? No, we're not done. What's going on? Don't know why he stopped. He might have stopped a while ago. That could be part of it. Okay. That's fine. We just need to pay attention to that. Another one here. And 26 is a bit excessive. About 12.6. We can probably handle that with our current load. And then we'll just do some businesses in the area. Okay, we barely had any load whatsoever. 14.5? Not enough to do any other town. It's enough to do some businesses though, so let's just grab it and go. All the little honks of a happy delivering truck. Okay, should be pretty much empty. Yep. Nails. Okay, we're going to do the same thing because we have a limited supply of nails and I don't want to go and do another steel delivery. So it's just about finding where we can take the nails. Okay, there's one place down south. Ooh, there's a place that needs 85. Wish I'd have seen that. There's another place there that needs 30, so... Okay, let's go back here. Beautiful. Deliver to the place that needs 30. Wonderful. Okay. It's just businesses now. Oh, there's one town up here with 3. Okay. To rebuild the Great Cross Australia Highway, traffic lights are tram, a bit of business over a quarter kilometre? No, not so much. Howdy, Baron. How you doing? I intend to do some Fallout Tactics tomorrow if I get around to it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's deliver the last of you to there. Okay, you empty now? Nope. Might be able to do 0.5. Nope, couldn't even do 0.5. That's fine. What about worms? You need 20 tons of worms. Nice, I'll probably try to knock out the next mission or two this week sometime. Yeah, I think it will be too. I have a video channel that someone suggested when I was doing the Fallout playthrough, and I watched the Fallout 1 content on the channel. His name's Oxhorn or something like that, and his content's pretty good. And he just released a Everything Wrong with Fallout Tactics video. So, you know, I'm looking forward to... Actually, I don't know what you're doing, so just stop for a second. Yeah. Oxhorn? Let me find it. Yeah. But his Fallout 1 videos were pretty fantastic, and I didn't watch his Fallout 2 videos because I wanted to, I want to go back and play all of Fallout 2. And then I'll sit down and give his videos a watch on Fallout 2. But yeah, the content was pretty good. I liked the style of video, and I feel like it would probably be quite a fun watch. So okay, let's get you to go over here. Ah, so you're a store. Yeah, need a store for this one. Okay. That's fine. What about something like clay? Clay would just be good if I want to do a bunch of businesses. Not opposed to doing a bunch of businesses. We need 475, I think, for the next truck con. So, we got that thing going again. Let's turn you back on. Is it 475? Yeah, it is. Cool. Just wanted to double check. Look at all these businesses I'm knocking out. It's fantastic. Unfortunately, I need 500 businesses for the next speed upgrade. Hey, Alpha. Of course there's no stream tonight. Why would there be a stream tonight? Alpha, are you not familiar with my 26-hour sleep? How do I make my truck not offload everywhere? Okay, so it's a blessing and a curse, Alpha. You click this button here. Okay, but if you do not fully empty the cargo, you're gonna have to dump it with cancel, and it costs you 40 grand to do so. So be very careful and make sure you have somewhere that can take the entire load in its eventuality at the end. Okay, it's almost empty. Yep, wasn't able to finish that. That's okay. Send him back over there with another big load. We're at 457 now, so that should be fine. Yeah, there's usually a random business that will take a decent amount. Oh, I didn't even see this town. Good spotting. At this scale, we don't even see the landmarks anymore. Yeah, indeed. I think it's one of the it's one of the pities of the game that satellite found labyrinth maze. Found one of zoom in to examine. Where am I supposed to be zooming in game? It's like, hey, you did this thing. Well done. Pity you don't know where because you were on a path. And okay, sure. But it'll eventually become beautiful when all the circles are gone. Okay. Is that a... yeah, it is an Austrian. Okay. Got a couple more businesses over here. Let's start with this one at 0.4. And then over here at 1. Sure, let's call it that. Why not? It's basically how it works, right? And your reward is being able to see the unmatched beauty of main roads on a map. That's wonderful. Oh, we have enough money. We have enough money. Okay, let us buy another. Should I buy another? We're done. Okay. We have unlocked Brunost, finally. Go forth and supply Brunost with milk. Lots of milk. You need paper to upgrade? We can do that too. Fantastic. More milk for the milk gods. Yeah, maybe Flying Land Duck. How do you know all this? Do you play quite a bit of this game? Your name's pretty unfamiliar to me outside of this. All right, next requires refrigerators. Never touched it. Fair enough. You're part of the Dom 5 group. Well, I guess you're used to seeing ugly games then. I do like me a bit of Dom 5, but it's no visual masterpiece, let's put it that way. Okay, next goal is to deliver to this. Let's have a look at ones that'll be difficult. Bricks will be a pain. We need a store for bricks. That was one of the main things that we knew that we would need to do to get here. Bottles should be fine, gravel should be fine. We haven't really looked at beer yet. Flowers will need a store. So we need a store for flowers and bricks. We have a place nearby. Well, sort of nearby. Vespi. So let's get rid of the current stores here. And I said flowers and bricks, didn't I? Flowers and bricks. Now the good thing about this is I don't need to upgrade these ones, thankfully. And how much do we need of each? Sure, so like let's do 120 flowers and 160 bricks. Seems like a good idea. And let's mark you again, because I'll forget otherwise. 120 flowers, 160 bricks. Okay. I need to deliver the rest of these goods, so let's turn on emptying again, and then let's find somewhere to drop off the rest of them. Wouldn't mind going and doing that town, it'd just take a long time to get there. No, where's that 3.6? Come on, let me highlight it. Sure. No visual masterpiece, says the guy playing Logistical. Yeah, fair. I've also played Dom 5. I got into it before Jake did, so just never really understood the appeal of multiplayer. Alright, so beer is going to be the other thing that we need to have a look at. So beer should just need wheat, right? Barley and bottles. Okay, sure. Barley should be easy. Fortunately, you need crates to upgrade. And we are producing beer. Now, beer is close enough by that I'm not overly concerned by it. I will just do one more load of barley just in case. Okay. How are we going for flowers in Vespi? 160, so you can stop. Let's move on to bricks. And you two move on to bricks. So I'm really hoping that this town will be kind of like the last town in that once I get over 50% consumption, the consumption rate slows down. I don't know if that's to like emulate the idea that like people have like a fear of missing out of a good whilst it's still scarce. I'm not sure. Alright, so that's 160 of each. And what do we need? Sure, that's what I wanted. We need... Alright, let's start with... Ooh. Trees. No, trees have 121. That's fine. That's fine. So trees have recovered. That should be okay. Let's start with gravel. And then do bottles. Yep, bottles are fine. Okay, let's go do bottles. Oh no, we're fine with Brenost. It's okay. False alarm. I think we want at least one more truck worth of bottles here. So let's go and get that. And then let's switch you to Brenost. Yeah, see how fast they eat when it's below 50%? It's like insane. But it gets like less once it's past 50%. See, it's slowed down a heap. Okay. Let's get both of you to do trees. So that's something that I've got to remember, that it slows down once it's at 50%, and then I assume it slows down again once it gets over 90 or whatever. It looks like we're probably going to need to redo gravel, but that's okay. Okay, let's do beer next. Wait, no. Let's do gravel next. And then let's do the flowers. Let's leave beer till last. I'm a little nervous about beer. Okay, let's go. Never been nervous about beer. Clearly you like this stuff then. I'm not the biggest fan of beer, to be honest. Only dark beers like stout. Alright, then we move on to beer. Dark beers approved, the microbes love us and want us to be happy. Fair. Nice. So the beer's recovery rate is quite fast. That's what I was nervous about. Alright, so this will unlock some new roads. We also have the rail fix. So we're gonna look at the roads first, but we're going to try not to forget about the rails. So Norway road fix. Okay, so hopefully there's something in here that was worth fixing these ruddy roads for. Or was that for these ones? Game? What roads did you fix? I didn't do all that for these roads, did I? I will feel like a bit of an idiot if that's the case. That's right, there's a good in here. Yeah. I did do it for that road, but there is a good hidden in there, so let's do that. Yeah. We're all good. Let's move this down. Not insane after all. Maybe a little insane, but we'll see how it is. Okay, what good is it going to be? Oil. Come on, oil. Come on, oil. Oil rig get. Thank crikey. Alright, that does a lot of stuff for us. A lot of stuff. That does plastic for us, it does asphalt for us, it does a lot of things. So for a second there, I thought it was like, you can't use this until you've done 26 towns nearby. I was going to be like, what? Oh, look, I just like mixing it up because people made a big deal of it. You know how it is. 14 bricks required? Sure. Let's send one truck to go and do those bricks. Because we'll want to unlock that pathway sooner rather than later. And let us, with the other truck, begin some oily adventures. So, oil. Firstly, I guess there's a road up north that could do with your attention. And nice, it just needs plastic to do the next thing, so that'll be good. Alright. Can finally finish some exploration along here. Technically there's still a bit of this area left to do, but it needs asphalt. And asphalt is located really close and, you know, needs oil. Alright, so if we complete Trondheim in Norway, we'll be able to get these things open. What does Trondheim require? A lot of stuff that we don't know about. That's fine. No rush to get these roads done. Really, game, you're going to give me one last roadworks? It's not even a bad roadwork, it's just brick. Okay, sure. While you do that, we'll switch to the other truck. And we will grab plastic. Well, let's deliver oil to plastic first. No repeats. Then we deliver plastic back to the oil rig. Alright, oil rig get. Okay. Let's supply oil to the asphalt factory so that way we can get some asphalt. I'll just keep tormenting you all. That seems fine to me. But before we supply it with goods, we will upgrade it. Like, we're supplying it with goods, but before the goods actually start producing, it should be fine. Let's go back up north and continue exploring. Like, I don't think we're going to find any other, like, interesting industries out here, but just getting the exploration complete is worth it. As far as I'm concerned. As long as there is no more ruddy roadworks. Alrighty. So with this, almost all of Norway has been explored. One tiny last section. My gosh. There we go. And roads are closed to Norway. If we want to, we have to do nickel in Russia. Alright. That's fine. Oh, we'll be able to do these roads too now. Not that I expect there to be anything left in that part of the stuff and the things. The stuff and the things, Bane. Perfect. That's it. That's really informative from the people watching at home. They too know what these stuff and the things are like, and wish that they could also get involved. Let's get you to get some oil as well. I wish I had some more stuff in the things. Of course, why not? Who doesn't want more stuff and things? I mean, unless you're a hoarder, then I guess getting more stuff and things is a bad thing. Looks like we can upgrade you again. All right. Yeah, you can stop there. Now that it's upgraded, I'm happy to start supplying gravel. So let's do that. And we actually have two places that can supply asphalt. The other place is down here somewhere. And it requires rock, which is frustrating because rock is all the way up here. But we'll probably level up both businesses. Well, there you go. It took 40 gravel to do like 800 asphalt, so it's not going to be a problem. We'll do one last lot of gravel, and then we will start actually applying this stuff. Alright. So, first things first, one of these roads needed asphalt. Also just needed oil. So let's just do the oil one, because that seems far easier. Okay. Not going to be any goods down here, just going to be more towns and stuff. But that's fine. Okay. Alright, so as far as I'm concerned, we now have fully unlocked Norway. We're pretty close to unlocking Sweden, and I think that's the next thing I'm going to focus on, which is unlocking Sweden, which I'm hoping... Oh. No, unlocking Finland. We've done Sweden as well. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we've fully unlocked both Norway and Sweden at this point, except for one little island down here. which requires boats. And whilst we produce boats, I don't know if we found fiberglass. Fiberglass might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, nowhere has fiberglass yet. Uland? Oh. Gotland, yeah. What about Bornholm? Don't know which one Bornholm is. Okay. Bornholm is Danish. Is that this? No, is that... I don't know which one Bornholm is. What about the Anholt Museum? There's a salt museum over here. Okay. So things that we want. We would like... Start speaking English, Alpha. Okay. No, I'm kidding. That's very rude. The northern islands of Norway in the Arctic. Oh, you mean like up here? Ah. Yes, no, we do not have access to that yet. But when we get shipping up, then we will. So are they just considered part of Norway, or are they like considered separate things that Norway controls? Cool. Alright. The other thing that I want is I want to get this unlocked. And there was something in the quest list which allowed us to do that. So let's have a look at that. And then we'll also have a look at Polish Rail. The Netherlands road fix, the Denmark ferry fix. No, that's something little that I don't care about. This is the one. Complete Helsingborg in Sweden. We can totally do that now. Alright. So this is our next goal, because this will unlock this section. And then we'll have a look at... then we'll have a look at the roadwork. Now, this could be a little frustrating potentially, so what we need to do is we need to get the wire and nails sorted first. Oh, this is going to need stores for sure. Wire and nails are so far away. Game, why do you force me to use stores like this? Okay, do you have a town nearby? Perfect. Do you have a town nearby that needs some goods that I can easily provide? The answer is yes. Clay. They want our clay. Let's go get their clay. We could also finish this, but this part takes a bit of time, and I'm interested in doing it, but I'm not going to rush to. Like, technically it'd make this part a bit easier because we'd be able to just cut across here, but it's fine. Alright. Place that I am not going to try and pronounce. Okay. Should we also unlock this roadworks? We will unlock this roadworks if there is enough, and there is. Cool, go and do that. Let's also unlock this roadworks using the other. Each of these roadworks are just going to make the rest of our job easier and faster, so it is worth doing. Alright, with all that done, we can now get a store. A store to hold wire and nails. Okay. It's not going to need to be a big store, so let's... Oh, I just screwed that up. Let's try that again. Let's do a 6 out of 10 store for wire and nails. Okay, it's like it doesn't matter. Then how about I do a 2 out of 10 store for wire? I'm sure there's a difference between these. Okay, we got wire and nails. Do we need one for any of the other goods? No, I think oil's pretty easy to get there. I think diesel's easy to get there, and iron ore is easy to get there. Diesel might be the only other one that I guess I would need, because diesel's technically over in Denmark. I thought it was in Denmark. Where's diesel? Okay, diesel's in Norway. Yeah, that should be fine then. Okay. Alright. Let's get both of these. We're going to fill you up and hopefully level you up. Excellent. You need plastic, that's fine. Our plastic place needs steel to level up. Ooh, okay. It's fine, we can do this. That's not a problem. In fact, are we lucky enough? We are lucky enough. Excellent, let's do it. Alright, excellent. Let's get that done. And that done. Okay. Alright, you need wood. That's not overly concerning because it, like, an oil rig will pretty much always be like rejuvenating itself fast enough. But I will supply it with the wood because it's easy enough to do. So let's get it done. Alright, once we have that done, that'll upgrade our oil significantly. Alright. So do we just start with oil or no? Okay, we need to move. Alright. First, we need to grab some iron ore and deliver it to the steel mill. Then we need to get to some steel, and guess where we deliver the steel to? We deliver the steel to the place that creates the wire and the nails. Once we've done that, then we can do the rest, hopefully. Alright. No. An 80 should be sufficient. Yeah. So I don't need to repeat you. But we do need to drop nails in there. Okay, once that's done, those should both be fine. Then it's just the diesel, which should be okay. Or else they're not repeating you. We'll fill you up with oil just in case. No. 147 and 87 oil should be just fine. So now it's just about being careful. So we're going to start with diesel. Technically we should be starting with oil, but that's okay. So the good thing about these two trucks is that they will get us past the halfway mark, which is what we really need. Once we're past the halfway mark, the consumption should really slow down. Okay, next up we can switch to oil. And then we can do iron ore. Pretty easy. Also a cool 100k for completing this, so none too shabby. Okay, iron ore is next. It's a pity that it needs 80.68. Otherwise we could have left that till last. Even though we really don't need 120, I'm still going to let it do 120. Yeah, see, it's much faster. 0.5, 0.32. Actually, it seems about the same there. 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe it's about the same. Okay. Let's get in. Zoom right in. And then we want wire from there. And we want nails from there. Perfect. Okay, roads are now open. So that should be good. If we move this, see that you're now open and just needing steel. 9.5 steel. I wonder if we can supply that. I'm going to send both off on a journey because I'm feeling charitable. Alright, wonderful. We now have opened up a fairly large chunk. So we also have, some weird roads. It's like, hey, you know, if you want roads here, you're gonna have to go and do this. It's like, who cares about these tiny roads? Like, and why would I care so much that I needed to, like, supply this with all these goods? Anyway, it's a bit weird, the game sometimes. This is something that we might have to do at some future point. But the one that we are going to work on is... It's very important to get better access. You got it. Where is it? It's not German Rail Fix 1, I don't think. No, it's not. It's German Rail Fix 2. Okay. Hi, Gorlitz. You have a pretty small requirement list. Should be really easy to do. I'm going to put a pin on you. Now, the only downside is nails, so the rest of it should be fine. Let me just double check. Yeah, we got tons of chickens, we got tons of glass. The only thing that we don't have tons of is nails, so we're going to have to go back to Hoffer's and deliver some more steel down here. Oh, look at them using the new route. Fantastic. Okay. Be even better once we've got these ones open, but that's fine. Okay. Let's deliver you more nails than you could possibly need. Okay, let's get you guys out of here just for a second so I can click. Sure. See, the problem is, the reason why I'm doing two is because, like, I might as well. There's sort of no need to just do one. Chickens next. And then Brunost. Okay, excellent. So we've now opened this, which means that we have a rail fix. But yet we do not have access to rail. Okay. So what I'm missing is German rail. I see the tick for trucks. I do not see a tick for rail. And what's interesting is I don't see... So see, there's one for ships and one for... and one for that, but that's about it. Well, if that's not going to give us access, which it clearly is not... Yeah, I might have to do German Rail 1, but I just don't know how to do German Rail 1. I need to be in Austria for that. But I cannot be in Austria. The roadworks are locked, and I do not have a quest to unlock them. You know, these are just tiny little roads that don't matter. And, like, I can't complete it anyway. Once again, tiny little roads. Sure, the ferry would be nice, but... and can't complete it. I can't complete Papenburg, so I can't get access into the Netherlands. These roads were pointless. These roads are equally pointless. I also can't complete that once again. It'd be nice if I could do this air freight, but no. Let's Boeing 74723. Yep, this one. Yeah, we don't have anywhere near enough to do that. And the rest of these are just monetary unlocks. Complete 15,000 businesses in Germany. And complete 7,000 businesses in Russia. Yeah, no rush. Right. So it looks like I need to have access. Access to Russia? But I don't actually have an in-way with Russia. Yeah, so both of these, and that's the reason why I didn't see it, because the quest came up at the same time. Both involve completing Nickel. And we can't do that. We don't even know what this is yet. And we don't even have transportation to it. Like, unlocking these roads are nice. But super, 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 super not required. Okay. Well, I'm a little bit stuck. And so what I'm going to do is this. I've been streaming for, I don't know, 7 hours. I'm going to call it here. And what I'm going to do is, during my downtime, I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. Which means I'm going to go over here to Stavanger. And I'm going to use oil, and I'm going to lubricate all these roads. And I'm going to do the same with the steel, and I'm going to do the same with the asphalt. And I'm going to unlock all the roads and get all that done, just to make my life a little bit easier traveling through them. During that time, hopefully my brain will percolate what to do next, because I can't really figure out what I'm supposed to do. Rail doesn't let me... I don't have rail for me to access Poland via rail, so that's not possible. I don't have... none of the ports are currently unlocked. Like Bremer, Haven... the ports are always at the bottom of the list. Port of Bremerhaven needs a bunch of stuff that I can't provide. And the port of Hamburg is in a similar boat. We don't even know what this good is. So we're still a bit locked there. The only other port that we have access to is this port here, which is in even worse shape. So I am a little flummoxed. But that's okay. I will have it figured out for next time. Most likely. Most likely. So for now, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.